My job today is to be the closer. What's meant by the closer? This is our beginning. So really, we're not going to close tonight. We're going to begin. Anybody ever heard of a grassroots organization? Anybody know anything about that? Raise your hand. Okay? We have to go back to our roots, guys. We have to go back and let the people speak about what it is that they want. But you know what? We are the chosen few. We're here. And so when we make a decision that we're going to sit in our college seats and not try to learn and understand, to take the information back to our communities, we failed generations of people. It was really interesting as well for him to talk about the Black Panther. I was raised in that system, my father. And he was shot and killed as a result of all of the madness that went on. But I was raised with those principles. The children see me today on campus and they're like, man, Miss Curry will do anything for anybody. I was raised, it was put in me. Because I am nothing without you. I am because you are. The babies that are sitting at Tyler Elementary and Lincoln Elementary who are being taught about George Washington instead of Chavez or Malcolm X, they're dying. But you know what? We're the ones with the knowledge. Now, what are you going to do with the knowledge? It's on you. We are the educators. It's our job to go back out there. So, here's a couple of questions. What did we learn? Think about that. It's rhetorical, but I want you to think about, what did we learn? What should happen next? How should we go about it? We know that before we leave this room tonight, we will sign a petition and say that we are coming together and our voices will be heard. Not we want our voices heard. Our voices will be heard. All I know is a student walked in my office and said, oh man, Ms. Curry, I'm so excited. I just want to, hey, we're going to do this thing because people don't know their history. And it's like, okay, yeah. Because my understanding is that students started almost every revolution we had. Check the history in Philadelphia. It was the college students, y'all. It was the college students that said, I am not afraid to stand up against this resistance. I want an answer. And as Ulysses said, we've been lulled. And Adam said, we've been lulled into this sleep. We don't want to come out and support and help one another because we're watching Toya. Those reality show things. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we're doing that. Or we're allowing our men to call us bitches and hoes instead of us literally walking in our queendom on a daily basis. People treat you like you let them treat you. I am unapologetically LaMetra Curry every day. I don't care where you come to see me. If you come to my church on Sunday morning, I'm in church talking about, hey, I heard that. That's who I am, and I do not apologize for who I am. And I suggest that every one of you take that role. Rhetorical again. How many of our family members are incarcerated? Think about that. Figure that back, man. How many of our homes are without fathers? Think about it. Just put a little bit on your mind. Just think about it. How many little girls need daddy? Just think about it. How many women raise their children saying, you don't need no man for nothing? Mm-hmm. How many of us have had that place into our mind and then we begin to treat our men with disrespect because white America has explained that you are nothing to me because you have a prison number now. It goes back to what Andrea's talked about in regards to the drug and the gangs in our communities. It didn't happen by mistake, guys. That was a bureaucratic, capitalistic design. And they did it so suave that we bought into the madness. And we began to feed our children, our sons, our fathers, the drugs. We began telling them, I need to wear gold around my neck. So you need to get out there in that corner and do what you need to do. As a result, they go to prison. And then it's all go. Many of you probably don't know this about me, but I spent 15 years in the Department of Corrections. My master's thesis was about the recidivism rate of African American males in the state of Illinois prisons. I spent a lot of time there. I made a conscious decision to come out of that world because I became the single mother of 2 African American males. And I saw the writing on the wall. Today is the day that you need to see the writing on the wall. You are in control of your fate. Another question. Can we share our resources? Do we have resources to share? Absolutely. I'm looking out into the audience. I see people from CAB, people from SA, people from the Latino Resource Center, Center for Black Studies, College of Education, Student Support Services. We got all of that right here tonight in this room. Those are resources. Adam Lopez, he walked in my office one day last year and he said, hey, I need a letter of recommendation because I want to do Golden Apple. Oh, okay then. Tell me about yourself. Who are you? He told me about himself. And then almost every other week, I was invited to the Center for Latino Resources to talk to the kids because he loved my energy. That's what he said. Miss Curry, I love your energy. He said that he loved my energy. That's right. How many of us have health issues? Overweight in our families or in ourselves? Overweight, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure. Those are things we share as a community. You, my sisters, my Latino sisters have just as many health issues as my African American sisters. And the health issues are matching up. They look alike. Go figure. Riddle me that, Batman. Just little things to think about. Because you are in control of what happens from this day forward. You believe this meeting and go tell 5 different people, tweet on your phone, go to your Facebook pages and say, man, we can ready to do some stuff on NIU campus. That Adam Lopez and Deldra Henderson, they pulling together a black and brown community. We have a coalition here. I've attended many brown and black conferences in California for years. I enjoy doing it because I understand the issue. You talked about the Indian reservations. I got off of a Greyhound bus in 1982 to go to college. I landed in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I got off that bus. There was no one there that looked like me. One day I rode the bus and I saw this blocked off place. The people said, don't go there. It's dangerous. It's a bunch of Indians. They're on a reservation. They were gated into this one community that they wouldn't come out of. They enslaved themselves on the land that they owned. Really? Only in America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. Only in America. So, I'm not one of the ones that go toot the horn, oh my God, it's the white man's fault. I don't believe in all of that. Remove the blame thrower. Flamethrowers don't belong here. But reach out your hand and assist somebody else in an issue that we may have. And we're coming together today. At this time, I work in the College of Education, Graham Hall, 331. I have an open door policy. Come on, come on in.
Closed-door policy.
Oh, that my dissertation chair is saying, get the dissertation done. Start counseling. Appreciate you, Dr. Gannon. So, in a nutshell, when my brothers, my cousins, my daddies and uncles go to jail, and I don't know what's going on with them, I cry. I hurt. Like I'm sure somebody out here hurt for their loved ones. When my loved ones decide to pick up a drug to make life livable, I hurt. But you know what hurts the worst? To be a 47-year-old woman on a college campus with all of these vibrant personalities and not seeing anything move. Let's create the movement, guys. It's time. The time is now. Let's make it move. Let's go at it.
Another hand, show some love for LaMetra.